As a kid, 11 I think, when I'd go to the Met alone and wander through, all I understood about art was that there were people. There were people in the paintings, there were Egyptian statues, pots that were up in the cases were things I never looked at. I never looked at them because they would not speak in a way that I would understand. Art, I think, is the soul, of every country individually, every person individually, and it is a bag of secrets. And when people today, especially today, walk into a museum, they walk into a show, they don't poo-poo. They don't poo-poo. They really start looking. They look because they have been told. Each person has had TV, especially TV, where there has been a lot of visual stimulus, going on. So people are knowledgeable, and art to me is inseparable. And I'm not talking about the visual arts, I'm talking about poetry, dance, everything across the board, performance, whatever it's called, ethnic craft. These are all things that are natural to human beings that at least came to this country and then fed all of this into some kind of a huge, bubbling, creative thing that happened. And America exploded. It exploded, and ceramics in the 60s, beginning in the 50s, actually left the realm of where it was and started traveling to all kinds of different places, which made it much, much more attractive to a variety of young people who then could channel their individual interests in terms of art, into the material. And all ideas were important. Everything. Because anything that is suffocated is not going to produce anything of worth. The students in this department were not taught to be artists. The students in this department presumably walked through that door for the first time and were. They were artists, and they were here to find out why. That's basically it. I didn't know what I was doing as a student. I thought I was going to be a potter. But I was surprised that there was everything else that interrupted, that. And that was about making art, and feeling, and art history, understanding your track that could go back millions of years, and in the visual arts, way back to a cave drawing on the wall, to today. As you walk through this building and you begin to start to look at the way people see things, and there is a wonderful continuity of that. It has never, ever been broken. It happens because there's need on the part of a society to make sense in their own way.